Websites live and die by the content that is on them. Even the most beautifully designed websites won't convert if the messaging and copy doesn't resonate with the audience. And with the amount of marketing messages being put in front of us every day, having a message that lands with your ideal audience is paramount to your success. You know what it feels like when you find a product or a company that has a tagline that just makes you say, wow, you get me. You understand what I'm going through right now. And that's what we want for you as a company as well. In this lesson, we're going to cover 3 basic things. At a high level, we'll go through a framework that will help you create powerful messaging. We're going to talk through how you can keep your messaging short, sweet, and direct. An example of how your messaging can really resonate with your audience. Keeping your messaging clear, concise, and easily understood, it takes practice and honing in your positioning along with getting the proper feedback. The goal is user-focused, easy to understand website content that builds trust with your user over time. One of the most important pieces to messaging is distilling it into a one-line phrase. For us here at Impact, our one-liner is we have a proven framework called They Ask You Answer that drives more sales from your inbound marketing. That's it. Short, sweet, to the point. Think about how you position your company to prospects. Are you able to convey everything succinctly? It's okay if the answer is no. That's where the work comes in. It's very easy to fall into the trap of talking about our company and our products with we language. More often than not, we go to websites and we see a lot of us or we or our language. And that makes the content extremely focused on our company and not putting the user or the prospect in the story. When we position things from their standpoint and talk directly to them using you language, we're able to let them see themselves in the narrative. Now, one of the big takeaways from building a story brand is ensuring that you are setting the user up to be the hero of the story, and we're setting our company up to be the guide. Donald Miller uses the example of Star Wars. Think about Yoda and Luke Skywalker. Yoda is guiding Luke to the ultimate level of success. Position your company in the same way so that you are driving the value for the user, the hero of the story, as they come to you looking for solutions to their pain and their problems. So with that frame of mind, as you create your messaging and content, ask yourself, what will my customer be saying and thinking about how this resonates with them? Are they saying to themselves, this company understands what I'm feeling and they have a solution that will guide me to solving that pain? At the end of the day, we want this user to feel like they are the hero in their own story. Letting your customers drive your business, not your product. It's all about focusing on making sure that they can see themselves on your website. Like we just discussed, using you language and being direct will help your customer or your prospect fully understand that you can solve their pain or help them solve their pain. We want that reaction to be, wow, they see me, they get me, they understand me. If they're not feeling that gut reaction, we're likely missing the mark. Our goal with clear, concise messaging is to make sure that we're saying things as short and direct as possible with the maximum impact. One of the best ways we can do this is by getting direct feedback from our customers and hearing what they say so we can use their own language to tell the narrative for them. This way they see themselves as much as possible and see our company as the guide to their problems. A trap many companies fall into with their messaging is content not being extremely clear on how you are going to solve the user's problem. This looks like confusing calls to action or lack of calls to action to show the user what they clearly need to do to take that action and solve their pain. Donald Miller talks about the power of repeating your primary call to action across your website. So if your primary call to action is to schedule a demo, for argument's sake, you should frequently call back to that and remind the user of what the ultimate goal is. When they're ready and they trust you enough as their guide, they need to schedule a demo to learn more from your company and make that fit happen. It's also important to clearly describe the value of your product and services and how they ultimately solve your pain. For example, if you're selling recliners, the pain that you're likely solving is not having a comfortable place to relax at the end of a long day. Or you're replacing that old tattered couch that the dog tore apart that's been bugging you all of last year. Clearly painting the picture of the understanding of their pain and how you can actually solve it will help the user see themselves in that story and you guiding them to their solution. Most importantly, it makes you feel seen as the user. It resonates.